Shubor nakaslem jong Nongshong Hima.
Ka National Commission for Protection of Child Rights, ringkat ka State Commission for Protection of Child Rights, Meghalaya ha ka jingitray lang bat ka Asia Foundation bat New India Junction, ha ka singi baar kalapanlong ya ka jingya lang ay jingtip halor ka pariksha parf 4.0, kabaday na kabenta ki Khynnah, kibaya kun ya ka examen bapher. Ya gani ka jingya lang lapanlong ha State Convention Center Shnong, ha ka ba Lamphang ka yung dor bar tauan, uba met ba lingdo, ulalong ukongsan, kat ba Menteri Katanat Social Welfare, uba kirmen shilla, ulalong kum usimbut kongsan. Haba ay jingkren ha kani kasngi, uba met ba ula ay kublay ya Menteri rang ba du kari, Narendra Modi, halor ka jing sedang ya ka pariksha parf. Ulang baling ba kani ki Khynnah school kila banwengi ki jing ki bakimat ha ka por baki penkre ki examen ki jongki. Ula Kyntu ya ki Nonghikai bakin Ïarap ki Khynnah bakin klan ha ka perkhat ka perdan bat ban penlong ya ki badan ya ka jingkit kli bat ki Nongshong Shnong Bakynsai jongkari. Ha kani kasngi la sami ki got exam warriors balatho do Menteri rang ba do sha ki Khynnah school.
An activity under Pariksha Part 4.0 promoting audio-video messages of students giving tips on managing exam result related stress and anxiety. NCPCR has received more than 4,500 audio-videos messages from the students from all over India. Selected audios, videos, messages have been uploaded on NCPCR's website and its social media with consent of the parents.
As we are aware that children are the future of every nation, and the accurate measurement of a nation's development lies in its children's condition. The Indian Constitution is one of the few constitutions globally with extensive provisions for protecting children's rights. Children and childhood across the world have broadly been considered in terms of a golden age. That is synonymous with innocence, freedom, joy, play, and the like. It is the time when spread the rigors of adult life, one hardly shoulders any kind of responsibility or obligations. But then it is also true that children are vulnerable, especially when they are very young. The fact that children are vulnerable, they need to be cared for and protected. The approach here, I think, is very, very important. We have the rural India and the urban India. The approach in the rural India should be different from the approach in the urban India. Why? There's a reason behind it. I'm sure the teachers, the elders, the members in the commissions and so on understood it very clearly. A child who is in the urban area, if you explain to him, he will be able to respond or to react without any delay. Because the quality of education that he experienced in the urban area or in the school is much different from the students in the rural areas. I think this is what I feel that today, these sessions should dwell on these two areas. We can't just generalize the urban India and the rural India. This is my personal experience being a representative from a constituency in the rural areas. I strongly believe, though there are few students, few children from the rural areas who can compete with the children in the urban area. And I can proudly say here that last year in the SSLC examination, the class 10 board exams, a student from Myram constituency where I hail, from the St. Thomas schools, he stood number 1 in the entire state. I proudly say about this. But it is very, very few. You can count. You can't count. That's why when we talk about addressing any concerns or any issues, we have to differentiate. My point here is not to undermine or give a rural area a different kind of approach or different kind of how we handle the things. But my point here is that how do we go up with this gap which is there in the rural area and the urban area?